Yeah, back in the building, man. The Beat Assassin, the Messengers, Ride For Me Radio app. You can download now for free. Go to your app store and download the app for free. You know, keep y'all posted on what's going on in the hip-hop world today. Once again, I am the Beat Assassin. I thank y'all for listening to the podcast. Now, I'm finna get into what's going on in the world of sports today, man. It's almost that time, y'all. You can almost smell it in the air. Football season right around the corner, man. Me personally, man, I'm born and raised in Miami, Florida, so, you know, I support all my Florida teams. You know, I'm a die-hard Miami Dolphin fan. Shit, really didn't have much to cheer for lately. You know, even though I'm born and raised in Miami, I do root for the Miami Hurricanes, but I am a die-hard Florida Gator at heart. Believe that. Florida Gators, baby. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They did their thing last season of making it to the championship round in the playoffs against the New England Patriots, which they had that game. They let that slip through their fingers. They should have won that game. And the Tampa Bay Bucks, you know, they got Jameis Winston over there, so they trying to get their thing together. You know what I mean? So salute to all the Florida teams, man. I hope at least two out of three of the Florida teams make the playoffs this year. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm a Miami Heat diehard fan, of course. You know, I'm in Orlando, I'm in Orange County. You know, I wouldn't mind rooting for the Orlando Magic, but, you know, the same thing as I was saying, man, you know, these coaches and these GMs and these athletic directors, you know, a lot of these people got quick trigger finger. You know, they fire your ass in a heartbeat. 2 years, they feel like after 2 years of work, you don't, you know, get the product on the field or develop players like, you know, that's the thing with the Magic. The Magic draft good talent, but for some reason, they ain't developing these players to their full potential. You know, prime example, Victor Oladipo, and the list goes on and on and on when it comes to the Magic. They trade Victor Oladipo for Serge Ibaka from OKC. Serge come in town, couple of months, boom, middle of the season, they trade him, and Victor Oladipo's gone, get traded from OKC to Indiana, and boom, he blossomed into an all-star player this year, you know what I mean, last season. So, you know, the Magic got to tighten up, man. They got to develop these players and quit firing coaches every 2 years, because that's crazy, man. You need to be firing these coaches, you ain't giving them time to develop. You know, it ain't easy what the Golden State Warriors doing. You know, they make it look easy, man, but they got the players. You know, they drafted well. Curry was drafted. You know, Draymond Green was drafted. Klay Thompson was drafted. And then, you know, Kevin Durant came there and put the icing on the cake, man. So, you know, a lot of these GMs, they quick to pull the trigger. Now, when it comes to my football team, the Florida Gators, man, you know, same old thing. They find these coaches every couple of years. You know, Nick Saban got the SEC on lock. And the way I feel until Nick Saban get this old ass up out the way, you know, just get the hell on. And, you know, you got your championship rings. You got 5-6 rings, bro. I don't know how many he trying to win, but, you know, until he get himself out the way, a lot of these SEC teams in the South is going to be hard for them to get past Alabama, because, you know, they got Bama favored again this year. You know, same old. Nick Saban there, so they got Alabama favored in the NCAA football season coming up this year. So, you know, man, y'all stop firing these coaches and firing these damn, you know, these athletic directors and GMs, man. You got to give people time to progress. It's about progression. You know, things don't happen overnight. So, like I said, man, football season's right around the corner, man. You know, them boys hit the field next month. You know, training camp starts, so I'm looking forward to it. By that being said, you know, I'm thinking about one of the greatest calls last year, my Florida Gators playing the Tennessee Volunteers. You know, it's 41 seconds left on the clock. The Gators are down. They need a touchdown to win the game. A field goal won't tie it. And, you know, this is one of the greatest calls in NCAA football history. This happened last season for the Florida Gators. Tennessee down at the Swamp in Gainesville. And, you know, my boys, they did it. They did their thing. Here's the call.
So now here we are, 9 seconds left. Gators first down, 37-yard line, left hash. Snap to Franks. Franks dropping back, stepping up, running the ball, looking. He's going to heave one deep down the field. It's going to be to the goal line. It's going to be caught. It's a touchdown. And the Gators have won the game. Tyreek Cleveland. Oh, man. I can't believe what I just saw. The Gators have won the ball game on a bomb thrown by Felipe Franks. And this place is an insane asylum again. Oh, my. Ball game. Gators have beaten Tennessee again.
Woo! Every time I hear that, I just get goosebumps, man. One of the greatest plays in college history, man. That just happened last season. Shout out to the UCF Knights, the only team in college to go undefeated, a 13-0 perfect season. Lined them up, played them all, won them all. And the sad thing about, you know, college football, I must say, in my opinion, that the system. And if you're not in a Power 5 conference, man, it's basically impossible to try to get into that championship game or, the contention of the 4 teams to make it, to play for the playoffs to get to the championship game, because the UCF Knights had one of the best teams in the country, man. One of the best teams in the country. And a lot of parts of the country couldn't watch them boys play as much, you know what I mean? They don't, the powerhouse teams don't want to play them, or they want UCF to go to their field for 2-3 years in a row. They don't want to return the favor, man. So a lot of these teams out here, they talk that tough talk, but they scared of them UCF Knights, man. They scared of them Knights. Them boys did their thing, and I salute the UCF Knights. Salute to them. I'm looking forward to them having another good season this year. They return a lot of talent. They still got they all-star quarterback. He won the Conference Player of the Year. Looking for UCF to do big things this year. So shout out to them Knights, man. Yeah.